I grew up in a family that didn't attend church. My parents were absent most of the time, and I spent as much time as possible with my grandparents. But around age 10, my grandfather died. I was told he went to heaven, and I wanted to go one day to see him again. So I began to attend church with my grandmother and learn more about Jesus. At the age of 12, I responded to an invitation at VBS to be saved. I asked Jesus to take control of my life. A year later, we moved, and I couldn't go to church with my grandmother anymore. I turned to my friends and my teachers for approval. I was an A student, and I was involved in numerous clubs and activities, but my parents were still too busy to notice. By the time I was 15, I had decided that even God didn't care. I turned my back on Him, and I began a downward spiral filled with poor choices, especially in regards to relationships. This led to an abusive marriage and ultimately ended in divorce, leaving me to raise a young daughter alone and in fear. I was completely broken. It was at this time that a friend reminded me that God had not turned His back on me. I was never alone, and I had no reason to fear because God was always with me, and He loved me. I moved to San Antonio, and I began a new life. I rededicated my life to God, and I exchanged my old life of sin and pain for a new life of hope and joy that could only be found through Christ Jesus. Through Christ, I was able to forgive the people of my past, and I live today full of joy and surrounded by people who love me for who I am. I was once searching for fulfillment, but now I am complete with God. I am Amy Hines, and I am one that the world may know.